Hey, Leonard Morrison. I'm just going to do a question game with you guys. I'm going to answer the questions, and if I don't want to answer the questions, I'm going to take a drink of wine or a bong rip. I've already started filming this video and it screwed up, so I'd start all over again. This is like for a party, so some questions aren't going to apply, so I'll skip over them because I'm not in a room full of people. First question, what's the raunchiest porn you've ever watched? And I'd have to say it's a Minecraft porn. It was like a cartoon, and it was this random Minecraft girl character getting fucked by all the different Minecraft characters, and each of them had a bigger dick, and each of them filled her up with more cum until she was like basically exploding, and it was really gross and weird, and it was like one of those things you can't turn off, but yet you should. What's the hardest drug you've done? I did meth when I was 17. I snorted meth, and I've never done it again. What's the most degrading thing you've ever done during sex? Degrading. I don't think I've ever, I've handcuffed a guy and stuff like that. I've had anal a couple times. I don't know if that's degrading, but I don't think I've really done degrading. Not into that shit. This is just a free sip. Who's the most inappropriate person you've ever fantasized about? I guess that would have been my teacher. But then he ended up getting fired and not being my teacher, and I fucked him anyways. So, I don't know if that counts. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done while drunk? Oh, goddamn. It'd have to be the time I went to go get beer for my friend, and I was already super, super hammered, and my 5-year-old cousin was with us, and ended up falling down, and it was right by a bar, and everyone was outside smoking, and I was wearing a skirt, and I just, spread my legs open, and I yelled, "Eat my pussy!" a bunch of times, and flailed my legs, and, yeah, that happened. I think I was blacked out. Well, I blacked out after anyways. 7. What's the biggest lie you've ever told to a significant other? I guess, not, the person I'm with, but, my first boyfriend, when I cheated on him, I lied about it. That would probably be the biggest lie I would consider. That question doesn't apply. What's the most embarrassing item you've ever used to get yourself off? I've never used anything other than a vibrator or my fingers or a dick. When I was little and I didn't masturbate, when I was 12, I tried to use a Q-tip, but that didn't work. So I guess that. What was the last thing you masturbated to? I don't even masturbate to anything. It's all in my mind. Mind porn. What's the one thing you would never want your parents to find out about you? I don't really care. They could find out whatever they want. What was the worst sex you ever had? Free drink, because I'm going to answer this too. I'm probably just going to answer every question. Worst sex I ever had, I was with this guy, and we were friends with benefits or booty calls or whatever you want to call it for 2 years. And one day I was at his apartment, and he was really drunk, and we were fucking, and he fell asleep on top of me, and I had to roll him off me butt naked and get my clothes, and I didn't want to stay there, so I went home. That was the worst sex I've ever had. What's the kinkiest thing I've ever done? I don't know, I never really got too kinky. Tried to use a cock ring once, and that didn't work, and we had to cut it off, so, I don't know. Which of your exes would you still be willing to sleep with? None? What's the biggest... There's, no one in the room. I guess from you guys, what's the biggest secret I'm keeping from everyone in this room? I'm gonna take a drink for that one. Because I ain't ready to say that one out loud on YouTube yet. It's been 5 years and I'm still not ready to tell you guys that yet. I know you guys are going to be supportive. It's the strangers I'm worried about. What's your magic number? 2. What's the biggest age difference you had between yourself and a sexual partner? Probably 20 years-ish. I don't know the exact age he was, but I know he was around 20-ish years. What's the kinkiest sex toy you've ever used with a partner? Just a vibrator, dude. What's the most scandalous location you've had sex in? I guess public, downtown. I've had sex downtown. Oral sex and other sex. And other places outside, and in a car and kind of outside of a car and at the train track. Oh, at my fort. What's my biggest turn on? I like to watch guys jack off. Oh my god. What's your biggest turn off? There's a lot. Like, someone just, like, being mean to me. I'm like, don't be mean to me. How long has your longest dry spell been? I was celibate for, like, 3-ish years. So, that wasn't, I could have got laid if I wanted to. I just didn't. What, if any amount of money, would you be willing to have sex with a stranger for? It'd have to be a lot of money. Like, it would have to really entice me. Because, like, that stranger could be really fucking gross. Or diseased. Like, why are they paying to have sex if they have that much money? Like, if they have that much money, they don't need... I don't know. It'd have to be, like... $500,000. What's the most embarrassing TV show I watched? Maybe Beverly Hills 90210, according to some, but, like, rest in peace, Luke Perry! Love you, bro. I'm getting your shirt. It's on the way. It's being shipped. What's the furthest you've gone sexually with a member of the same sex? I've sucked on titties. That's it. Like, I've never eaten a pussy. No girl's ever eaten my pussy. I've never fingered a girl. And a girl's never fingered me. I've just sucked on a girl's tits. I don't know if she sucked on mine. I can't remember. But, like, made out and sucked tits. What sexual act are you best at? Giving blowjobs. I love to give blowjobs. I don't understand those girls or they just don't not into it or something. Guys are like, yeah, they just I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's a job. That's why they call it a blow job. It's a job. Take that shit seriously. What sexual act are you worst at? Sometimes riding, like being on top, because I'm a smoker and I don't have that much stamina. But, like, I guess, yeah. Are you more dominant or submissive in bed? I'm half and half. It depends on the person. It depends on the time. I like to be more submissive, but I can be dominant. What's the dirtiest thing a partner's ever asked you to do? Lick his asshole. What's the most illegal thing you've ever done? Drugs? I'm guessing. Where's the most inappropriate place you've ever masturbated? At the train tracks? What's the most desperate thing you've ever done because you were horny? Fucked my ex? That was a while ago. That wasn't recent. Thank God. What's your most outrageous sexual fantasy? I don't really have outrageous sex. Jim Morrison. What was the last thing you cried over? Either a guy or Luke Perry. Or my animals. Sometimes when I get drunk, I cry about, like, the animals that I lost over the years. Yeah. How many sex toys do you own? 2. What's the longest you've gone without showering? Like, 2 or 3 days? And, like, that's when you're, like, camping and shit, but you're still, like, washing up. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't shower unless you don't have running water. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever been caught doing? Masturbating. How often do you fake... I've never faked an orgasm. Like, why do you fake orgasms? Like, why would you do that? Then they think they're better than they are. Don't do that. What's your biggest sexual regret? My ex. What's the dirtiest sex you've ever sent? Like, how am I supposed to remember? Like, I've sent fucking text of my pussy lips open. Like, probably that. I don't know why I'm getting mad at the question. I'm sorry. What's something you've done while drunk that you will never do sober? I don't know. Like, message people things that you don't want to message them because you're sober, and then you get drunk and you're like, hi, I'm gonna have the courage to say it now. Like, shit like that, I guess. What's the closest you've ever come to cheating? I've cheated in my past relationship. I'll never do that again. Like, trust is a major fucking thing. And you usually don't get that back. What's the most scandalous person you've had sex with? Gonna sip to that? I'm not gonna answer that one. I don't want a cigarette. Oh, a cigarette. How many of the people you slept with did you meet online? One person. I don't like doing that. What's the least amount of time you've known someone before sleeping with them? A day? Hours? What's the most bizarre sexual roleplay you've ever... I never really roleplay. I'd like to roleplay. I think I'd be good at that. Yeah. Oh, and there's one question left. Holy shit, I answered all of them. Most of them. That went faster than I thought. I'm going to do a bong rip with you guys, though. Just for funsies. Feel free to answer these questions if you want in the comments below. I'd love to hear your answers. Which of these questions would you be the most mortified to answer? There was a couple of them that were like, they relate to each other in a way. Like, the secret that I'm not willing to tell everyone in the room, but I call you guys the room, because, like, I'm doing this. So, like, yeah, that one. I dabbed my heart. It's already fading at the bottom. The pink always stays really good. It's the other colors that don't. I'm just going to let it fade, and I'm going to do this color everywhere, and then it should go purple in some places, this color in some places, blue in some places. Yeah, it should be really pretty, just a little bit different. I know, people are always like, why don't you dye your hair different colors? And it's like, I like turquoise and pink. Like, you get blues and purples out of it, you get the pink and the turquoise. Like, pretty happy with those colors, and like, you could do different combos of them. Like, it's always my favorite hair. Don't really have an urge to go other colors. Well, I kind of fixed my area up a bit. Old Greg is there with 2 Jim Morrisons and a wolf. I taped that because there was holes there. I didn't like the holes. And then I have that. My dad got me that. It's LA Lakers because I like California. There's my Jim Morrison albums and stuff. I probably shouldn't have taped them, but oh well. And then my mirror, and then Chucky's over there, and my one little laugh-a-lot thingy with Jim in the doors again, and my pillow. This blanket is red though, so I might want to like switch the blanket, and it'll be brighter. Yeah. Stay. I'm gonna do a bong rip with you guys. Oh, it's my kitty shirt. I'm wearing my kitty pants. See, the kitty. My knees are cats. And this is a kitty. And I'm getting a new bra. Like, this bra sucks. It's getting shipped. Coming from China. A Chinese bra. But, yeah. I really want to get more into making videos again. I miss you guys, not just doing lives. I'll probably go live while this video is uploading. But I miss you guys. And I love you guys. And my bong is kind of dirty, even though I just cleaned it the other day. Oh, it's so small. So small. But I hope everyone's doing great. It was my birthday last Saturday. I'm 32 years old now. I didn't go live like I usually do. I gotta cut up more weed too. Fuck. This is like gonna kill me. This is all fucking crystal. Wah! Don't need to make it that big then. So yeah, clean my bong tonight. Cut up some more weed. Some other things. Gotta do some content for Patreon, so if you're a viewer from Patreon, like, I'm sorry, but I got a lot of videos planned. I'm gonna be getting them out within the next week. A lot of sexy shit coming for the Patreon people. And a lot of stuff for the YouTube people, too. I appreciate you all. I want to talk to my friend Urban. I want to, like, re-upload parts of his video that I'm in, and like just upload those parts of me, even though it might not make sense. But then I'll link it in the description. You can see the whole video, or just me. Yeah, I'll take this bong rip with you guys, and then I'm going to go start a live so I could chill with people on Saturday night. Well, it's kind of Sunday now, but still, Saturday night. Cheers. I love you all. you. Yeah, because my glasses are... I got glasses.